Good day, I am Edmar Suwayan and I am here to present my final project in OOP titled Car Shop System. It is a Java-based application designed to demonstrate the principles of object-oriented programming while managing a car dealership's inventory and sales. The system showcases the four pillars of OOP: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction, and integrates with a MySQL database to perform CRUD or create, read, update, and delete operations. On the left side of my presentation, here is the main class of my system. I have here the main menu of my program where I instantiated the three different classes that leads to the different functions of my system. And then below it, I make a simple do-while loop structure to prompt my main menu until the user make a choice that will satisfy the loop condition. I also use the try-catch function for easy error handling and debugging. At the right side of my presentation, here we can see my database connection class. It establishes a connection to my SQL database. The code begins by loading the MySQL driver using class.forName com mysql.cj.jbdc.driver. It then defines the connection URL, username, and password. The code attempts to connect to the database using driver manager.getConnection, URL, username, password, and outputs a message if successful. The try-catch blocks handle potential exceptions such as class not found exception if the MySQL driver is not found, and SQL exception if there is an error connecting to the database. The method returns the connection object if the connection is successful. On my presentation, here we can see the abstract class. This class intended to be a base class for other classes providing common functionality. I have here three abstract methods: vehicle menu, customer menu, and sales menu. This method is declared as abstract, meaning it has no implementation within the abstract class. It's expected that subclasses of abstract class will provide concrete implementation for this method. All of my subclasses structure are the same. So let's break down the vehicle menu class. We override the vehicle menu method to our abstract class so that we can use it in this class. And for its methods, we have four: the add, view, update, and delete vehicle. This demonstrates the CRUD functionality that we mentioned earlier. Now let's start to the add vehicle method. It prompts the user for vehicle details, name, type, price, and details. It inserts the new vehicle into the database using a prepared statement. Now, we have the view vehicles method. Queries the database to retrieve all vehicle records. Displays the vehicles with their ID, name, type, and price. In this slide, we have the update vehicle method. It asks for the vehicle ID to update, prompts for updated details, and updates the corresponding vehicle record in the database. Lastly, we have delete vehicle method. It takes the vehicle ID to delete and removes the specified vehicle from the database. Now let's move on to the key concepts. Gain practical experience with the four pillars of OOP: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. Implemented real-world scenarios using abstract classes and method overriding. Learned to establish connections to a MySQL database and manage persistent data. Designed normalized database schemas to reduce redundancy and ensure data integrity. And lastly, practice CRUD operations to interact with the database effectively. Now, thank you for listening to my presentation of the CarShop system for my final requirement in OOP.